Boy, I'm just here. I'm just here. And I'm like, we're celebrating Canada Day today. So a lot of persons are home today. Some persons will be home tomorrow. But I had a productive day today. And I have some time to spare. And I'm like, let's see who there. Fiona and friends there. Yes. You know what, Fiona? It was a productive day today, but maybe I had too much time on my hand because guess what? I just started doing a lot of thinking. And I'm like, let me just come on live and see who I will come on and see what we can talk about. And it just made me start think, Fiona, like so many people, sometimes we're going through our minds or, and do we have people to turn to? Do we have people to turn to? Even this social media thing, if you use it wisely, it can be a good forum to meet people, to interact, to talk. Because I think social media has helped so many people with depression, and it has also caused depression for so many people, right? But I'm just here thinking, and I'm like, why sometimes we go through mine, and I wonder, like, oh, people manage. Like, sometimes, boy, life is lifing. I just think, I say, boy, I really wanted to just come on and chat and see who they are and what we can relate to. I just came off the phone with one of my good friends, and we were talking about the same thing, just mental health and how people cope and different things people dealing with and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm gonna go live and see who they are. Come know it's Monday. A lot of people, a lot of people preparing for work. A lot of people are still at work. In Canada, a few persons might be home today. So I'm not sure, who will be here and what will happen. But I'm gonna come live and talk to some people. Yeah. So that's the plan. And I just went on, so I know a lot of people, it won't take a while to send out the notifications. But I don't depend, Fiona. How was your day? What are you doing? Other than watching more? Other than gonna keep my company, Fiona? Sometimes we need that. Like, we sincerely need that. And I'm realizing more and more every day how important community is. Having community. Like having people. You know? Because, boy, this country here will test your sanity and test your faith. So, my day was upside down. Oh my gosh. What am I talk about? Lord gosh. Fiona, what go on? After the ear conversation, Fiona, I was really go on. Yeah, honestly, I had a very productive day today, but I had enough time to start thinking a lot. Everybody have plans, we have dreams, we have things to do, and sometimes you start thinking, I wonder, what more can you do to accelerate your plans? What more can you do to accomplish your goals? I figured, Fiona, yeah, man, listen, and we're all here for each other. But I hope whatever it is, Fiona, whether your brain and somebody else's brain put together can find the solution. Yeah, and if I have something with me, maybe can give you 1 2 cents and something with. Why not? Because I was just saying, like, I'm learning more and more every day that when you find your people, utilize them, because no man is an island. No matter what anybody wants to say, no man is an island, and we all need each other. Mental health is real, right? Mental health is real. I was just talking to my husband, and I'm like, listen, I think we find time and money to do so many things, but just like if something come up on your car, when you check engine light come up on your car, your car go on mechanic. You know, we find the money anywhere we find it from. We car go mechanic, go fix it, and we want to get the best parts too. We don't want to knock off parts, we want genuine parts, right? And I don't think that we recognize that our bodies are or cars then. When the check engine light come up, When your brain now really go, your mind now work out for work, or when your mood's up and down, or when something alright, you also need to bring it to the right persons. Whether it's pain and you need to go to the doctor, and whether it's your mind going through something, you need to go to counseling. We need to check with ourselves and check in and know when to go check in. And I'm like, we always sacrifice and do so much things, and I think it's time. I really would want to tap in and go to, you know, have somebody to talk to, like, you know, and this community helps. And one thing, Fiona, what I can't wait for you really start do the live thing too, because trust me, when I go live, some people just pass through, and I have some conversations with people, and people share some things, and it make you feel like somebody else out there way. So you don't feel so alone. So it's when you start go live and interact with other people, you meet all kind of people and see different perspectives and stuff. It depends, because you have to have a wide, you know, broaden your horizons and realize that the mind is so beautiful, and all of us have different ways of seeing the same thing, and it's interesting to learn. It's interesting to learn from other people. I love learning. I love learning. It is attractive to me, and I like it for myself. And I love to hear other person's perspectives. I'm not gullible. Nobody can tell me nothing. I'm just fall feet, just so. No, I'm not gullible, but I love hearing how the mind works. I've always been interested in how the mind works. So most of the times when I'm in school, I'm doing something, even if it's partly, I'm doing something that teaches about the mind, or social interventions, or just socialization. I really love those things. So I love hear other people's opinions and perspectives, and whether I agree with it or not, I still find something to appreciate from everybody's experience and everybody's message. I know I just came off the phone with my good friends and from Jamaica, and me and him just a talk, and we I talk about the same thing, and he said, "Boy Z, my father, every day him call me and say he's in America. Every day him call me and say, boy, you, people, it's like him can't explain to him how him feel. He must say, boy, my son, you have to just dead if you feel it, and you have to just be in the situation to understand it. It's like I can't really explain it, but you just miss a part of home. You just miss home, but I think what we miss is the community. What we miss is the family, because a lot of us we go to different countries. We don't have a large family settings in the country that we go to, so you really tend to miss family. You really tend to miss the community of having people around you. I think that's what it is. Like, sincerely, I think that's what it is. And like today, because it's Canada Day, and a lot of people are home, and maybe why I'm thinking so deep is because if I Jamaica, I'm there right now, and we have any day where everybody there home, a problem. You see me I talk about Yannick, no, but I come at my ball pan this, and this is very important, but being in America it's different. Yannick, no, but I come at my ball pan this. Yannick can make goosebumps, I take my skin. You know why? Oh gosh, this is a very, very, very good childhood friend of mine, who we have recently reconnected over social media. And it might seem simple to some people, but the older I get is the more I appreciate people. Is the more I appreciate community, as I said. So even some of your schoolmates, I realize even some of my schoolmates, them where we were not enemies, but we weren't very close when we were in high school. I realized that we have a better rapport on social media now that we're older, and we have experienced some things. And even if me never like the person because I decide the person never like me because of that, life have a way of humbling us, and life has a way of opening our eyes. And I think we tend to appreciate each other a little bit more, because I have so much grace and so much respect when I see my school maturity. Fiona, you see you always have the words, the right things they've said to me, say. Like it's true, Fiona. Like some girls when I see on social media, we used to go to school with, and I'm like, what we never really talk about, or what we could never like each other. It's like no, I wish they know how much I have matured, to be honest, and how much more we would have in common, and the relationship that I think we would have. And so my good girlfriend that just commented on this video, Yannick, I see that you're doing your thing too, honey. And me always, Yannick, me not supposed to be on TikTok, but me say TikTok a thing there. Me not supposed to be on TikTok, but me try my best to pop in when I have the time. I really need to get into the groove of it, but I really not, me not know, me not so love it, but me have to try and learn, right? So when I saw Yannick's comment just now, it really did something to me because I was literally speaking about back home and just community and Jamaica and nostalgia. So Yannick gave me that sense of nostalgia just now because when me think about her, I think about when we grew up and we are picnic, little baby, picnic, we're growing up together. We grew up together like she was one of my closest friends, one of my first friends. And then, life happened, everybody moved on them separate ways and starting them family and stuff like that. So to see her just now while I'm talking about community and people and having people around you, it really did something for me. So yeah, that's true, Yannick. When you live in these foreign countries, it's like you really appreciate your culture, your background more. You appreciate your roots more. You really appreciate your roots more. So yeah, man, it's a different world. And Fiona, I know that Fiona is in the States, so she can relate too. Like, why are they like to everybody that woman know that jerk some chicken? My house is always the house of people gather and we will do some wolipa cooking and excitement and stuff like that. So I think that's what happened to me today. Whereas, it just I was just in my mind because I really just miss home. I'm missing, my friends and my loved ones. Cause I know somebody do something. If I even wanna have no wolipa nothing, everybody bring two something and by the time everybody bring two something and bring two juice and bring two cup. It turn one nice cook to a nice barbecue. But no, that jerk like a chicken right now. And every time my family back home has any kind of day, them a call me, boys, we miss you and I'm in this video right now. You that cook or you that this. Or if you even, one thing with us as Jamaicans, if we even have nothing, we turn on like a music, I will sit down, I will chat, I will run to a joke. Oh my gosh. Take a trip. Yeah, actually, I'm planning to. I'm definitely planning to. But them thing that Fiona, it's just so much that goes into. It's so much that goes into like taking a trip, right? It's expensive. You can't leave the kids. You wanna. Are you okay, Mama? The family. What's wrong? Huh? You don't like being by yourself right there? But you have to turn the TV down a little bit, please, and just push up that door then. Okay, but close that door, please. Yeah, so, um, yeah, the taking a trip is a lot of things that goes into it. The money, the planning, and that's the next thing too. Like, I don't know how we manage pan 2 weeks vacation. When you take 2 weeks off, you really and truly not have time sometimes in a vacation because you have so much things that you can't do. Is that mean I feel like it's normal? I don't think it's normal and natural. I don't think we were. I really don't think we were created for just go on and on and on and on and on like that. Like I always tell people that the tiredness from I feel is not a oh yeah I work so hard for a couple of weeks tiredness. No, me I talk about me I work from me at 19 years old. Me I work and I go school and then so I feel like I've not gotten any break. Like no real just break. After 1 week I want to come back home. Really? Like come back home to the States, Fiona? Really? Whoa. Maybe it's because I get so used to like just how you already you create a what do you call it? You create such a routine and you're used to your routine. So I guess that's not unusual. That's not unusual. But for me no know. There's no place to me like being in Jamaica. Really, Fiona? That's interesting. Not sure if you want to share, but I guess you've been in the States for many years. We just get into that groove and get into that your routine. So of course, when you create that routine and stuff like that, it becomes your norm. It becomes your norm. So I can see that. I can see that. I can understand that. Can definitely understand that. But for me, I'm still pretty new in Canada. So a lot of my experience would have been back home. And then my dynamics would have changed with me coming to Canada. So I still have that thing for back home for me. I still have the back home thing there. Whereas I'm still more tied to Jamaica than I am tied to Canada in the sense of my routines and stuff like that. Hi, my sissy, your hair. It's too much to travel more. So that's what, yeah, exactly. No, you're not so late, sissy. I just come on 15 minutes ago. But Yannick, that me I talk about for travel is it's a whole, what you call it? Like it's just a whole thing. Because you have to come, then come back and go back. Exactly. Like exactly. When you come with the kids them, you have to go pack things for them like. And then worse, when you have a foreign baby them used to this, them want eat that. You have to make sure so you pack for the you have to pack your sunscreen, you have to pack the box. You don't want to miss nothing. They you know say a vacation you go up and say go and buy two little new clothes. Whether Walmart you buy them or H&M, because we know some people are crying for mash up at H&M, but H&M and Walmart are the place sometimes you go pick up the little shirt them and the little shorts them, right? It is exhausting, Fiona. And then by the time you go to your so-called vacation, you still have to have the kids them with you. You still have to watch the kids, and you still have to do things for the kids that they like. So it's not really vacation. You know what I mean? It's not really vacation. It becomes a whole another, like just this big thing where you feel so tired, and then when you come back now, you have to unpack, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to get back things in place. The 2 weeks you miss, the 2 weeks things you may never do, you forgot to do them, and then you come back Saturday. If you come back Saturday, because sometimes some of them push it so close and come back on Sunday, and then I have work Monday morning. What kind of lifestyle is that? No, I don't think it natural. I don't want who get up and decide said this is something I was supposed to do in work every day. Who think about it? Like, I forgot reading the history. Like, who created it? Like, who created it? And then worse when black people used to do it for free. Lord Jesus. People wicked enough. People wicked enough. Because yeah, do it for money and it's so hard. You can imagine that do it for free. Well, that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation for a different time. If me I do it and I get paid and me fees, I can imagine if you ever do it for free. Why? Locks, I couldn't manage. But like, really and truly, really, really, really and truly, like every day I teach my kids, every day I talk to them, like choose, like do things where that will allow you girls to have the luxury of freedom. You know, get a good career. Where if you even decide so now work for a year, when it's still alright. And find a way to turn whatever you want to do on a passion into something when you can turn into a business. So you can have other persons do some of the work for you too. Like, me not think it natural for you just work and no break. It's unnatural. It is unnatural. Like, and as I keep saying, this tiredness is not a 1 week, 1 year, 1 month tired. This is a tired when I talk about from me at 19 years old. I've been working. I remember the date that I got my first job. Remember the date when I get my first job. And I've been working since then. Mind you, when I'm back home, you know, I've always been very entrepreneurial. So I always had a business that I'm doing on my own. That's something that drives me. And then coming to Canada, you know, since I come here, I've tried to do little things on my own and stuff like that, but it's a different ball game. It's different things, different, you know, so it is a little different. And you know, especially the weather where most of the time it is cold or, you know, something like that. So it's a lot that goes into it where some things I'm not really privy to share right now, but you know, when I not get back the groove of just do something for myself, that's another thing we have to think about as well. It's a lot, like it's really a lot. It really is a lot, and you know, having people to talk to, that's something that I wasn't very friendly. I can say that. I wasn't very friendly, but honestly, I am getting to a point where I realize that, you need community, you need people to talk to and share things with. I'm not so friendly, like, you'll know me and me, you're close, and you still don't know nothing about me. Like, I am that person. But I don't want to be a hypocrite because I do teach my kids that it's important to not keep things bottled up. It's important to not keep things inside of you, and then it will lick a chip. Like, sometimes these things can get to your brain, and I don't tend to have a lot of people that I share things with. And of course, well, it's a given. I have my husband. I talk to my husband. Me and him share things. We pray about things. But the human side of us, the side that God Himself made that wants us and He wired us to connect with other human beings, that side I think has been missing for so long. And I think the older I get, I value quality. Like, I really value quality. So I'm very picky with people who I talk to and who I want to be around. So that part, that's a struggle for me, where I mean, that's a friendly, so sometimes it gets lonely, and we have to talk about the side there too. Like, I want to talk about the other side of strength, because people always say, "Boy, Zina, you're so strong, you're so this, you're so that," but there's another side of strength, the side of it that a lot of people don't come talk about. It gets lonely. I'm a loner, I maybe say that, but it gets lonely sometimes. I've been working since I'm 16. Daddy just told me he's sorry for me because I know the work run at 16 years. Listen. You know what? Yeah, from me at 19, me I work, and the truth is, it's like the tired you're not normal. It's not normal. Work since I'm 16. Listen. And listen, Yannick, you know me tell my husband the other day, I would never, I don't want another child. It's like I would want another child, but I don't want another child at the same time, because I am such an involved parent. I'm such a hands-on parent. It's like, I don't know if I can do this again. Like, I really don't know if I can do this again. I don't know, because when you really think about it, Yannick, when you have them baby, you have to work and think, them have to go to university. Them have so much things. You want to carry them through the milestone, them you want to make sure you give them at least them first degree. Masters, if them lucky, if you say if you can afford it, because hopefully when they do their first degree or something, they can pay for their own masters, their own self. But as a good parent, you want to give them first degree, and if I want to give them first car. There's so much things. But you can't stop work just so if you not have something to say. One big bang good business are going to win the lotto. You can't just stop work so. You have to make sure so you work for till the kids them reach a level where them can take care of themselves. Like, it is crazy. Like, it is crazy. Like, me have a 16-year-old now, Yannick. I have a 16-year-old now. But at the end, it just a start. We are looking at university now. You are looking at university in the next 2 years. A university fee you have to go think about. And then by the time I go up and queen 2 times, the 7-year-old right back at she. Good God. I forgot win the lotto. I forgot win the lotto. I don't know if I can work. I don't know if I can do it. Baka. So I have to go win the lotto. And anybody pan this, when win the lotto, if you share with me, I'm not going to waste no money. I'm not going to waste no money. Trust me. If you don't win the lotto, you can share with me. I'm going to put down for my children college fund. I put down for the college fund. I'm not wasting the money. If you don't win the lotto, remember me. Remember to see that girl there? You see she with name Zina? She's a good girl. A 14? Really? I show you, Nick? Your daughter the 14? What you yesterday? A big girl, man. Big girl. But boy, I'm not encourage no teenage mother, but I'm not encourage it none at all. None at all. But I'm glad to say my first born at 16, you see? Because she's so independent. She is so independent. I know say, all right then, couple years time from now, if I still have to go minor, I still have to go send her to university and all these things, at least I know say she independent enough for me can say, all right then, whew, I can take a little breather and focus on the 1 year. If you don't focus on the two of them and still make sure that she do her work in a university, but you know you have to give her so much attention because she's at an age where you can say, all right, to the on cruise control and now autopilot can zone in on the little one because good God, I can't do it again. Can't do it again. My kids, I make sure I do homework. I the back of them. I do like I'm so involved. I always say, God, if me get 3 and 4, how would I manage? I would have to be a stay-at-home mom. And that's the next thing too. We need to encourage some more in our community, our black community. We need to get back to the place where we educate and elevate ourselves. Yannick, me done. Me complete, me finito. If you see me do a next one, I catch me get catch. Me I tell you this. If Uno see me with the next baby, I catch me get catch. Catch them, catch me with a trap. Yeah. Hey mommy, if if them see me with the next baby, I catch me get catch. Me I tell you this. Me done finito. But me really want listen, I'm very involved. Like I'm so involved with my kids. I'm very hands-on. Very hands-on. Like me not know how people have 3, 4, 5. Me I wonder like how they manage. Sincerely. Like hats off to them. Hats off to moms with more than one. Anybody have more than 2 pitney? Hats off to you guys. Like because I mean on managing a strong and a very good. And the next, what I wanted to say was, we as black people, we need to encourage like we want to get back to a point. I know that the economy has changed. I know that there are some socio and economic things that would have changed the reality of these things, but it's not impossible. We want the black mothers them to raise black sons who are going to educate and elevate themselves as well, to know that when they get married, they should be providers and they should put themselves in the higher percentage of people who are providing for their families. It is not impossible because the best way for raise a family is when the wife can be home. And I say wife because that's the traditional thing to do. If some family want to have the husband at home and the wife work, that's hats off to you, kudos to you. That's not what I would prefer for myself, so I can only speak for me. But I want us as black people to get back to a point where we have someone in the home, preferably the mom, not a nanny, but preferably the mom raising our kids, because how hard it feels sometimes is like, God, it's like, oh, we manage. And then when you're a hands-on parent, you leave work, you come, you pick up kids, you have to do homework, you make sure them bathe. When you have a little one under 10, you still bathe them sometimes to make sure, you might make them bathe themselves on the weekends or bathe themselves in the mornings or whatever. But so before bed, you want to give them a good shower, you bathe them off properly. You have to make sure them eat. Some of them are like me, I want to picky. Sometimes she don't want to eat the food, you have to sit down with her to make sure she eat, although she has 7. Then after she done eat or after she decides she don't want, oh, I'm not hungry, I don't want the food. As soon as I say come brush your teeth for go to bed, oh mommy, I'm so hungry. Then you have to get up again, you have to give her something else to eat. And then you have to make sure she brush her teeth. And it sounds, and then you have homework to do. I remember, some of the time they pick them to do homework, I don't mean us doing it physically for them, but you have to oversee, you have to make sure it's right, you have to look over the work, you have to help teach them and reiterate what the teacher taught them in school. It's so much to do. And then with my little enough self now, I'm a part of the 2 schools, the school council committee for both schools. So I have to be there every meeting. The secretary for one, so I have to write the minutes of the meetings. I have to participate in the school activities. I have to volunteer in the schools. I'm doing so much things, and I'm like, good God. I said, geez, I can't do this again. I went to basic school 3 times. I went to, I mean, even look over here, them have one middle, where you go? Kindergarten, then school age, then middle school, then high school. So I go to all of them there again. Like, it's too much. And then, I have all of that. She not come with that baby work, And that baby work she come with. When she come for help, she said, Mommy, oh, I have a 4-page, 5-page, 6-page essay to write. Can you look over those, please? Can you give me some pointers on this topic, please? And then see me now, me have to jump. Me all I wonder how me used to manage it out Google and AI. How me used to manage when me I go to school. Hey, we say our generation was bright, you know. Because my picnic can go in and say, Gemini or Siri or Alexa, can you tell me this, that, and whatever? And it's a pop out the information here. We have to go in a library. Who remember when we have to go in a library to go get information and find book or read show book? Then picnic have audio book and them something here. So my data come to me sometimes, thank God for Google. Thank God somebody learn for the summary. Because if them people don't learn for the summary in a school anymore and them something them. And read and certain things. Thank God me have to learn how to use my adjectives them and me antonym them and me synonym them and change up some of the paragraph them and say, alright, my daughter, me put some information together, go through it now. Because when she come here, 16-year-old come and be a big work are coming on and I look what I am Pam, this and that, and like when the baby come a 2 plus 2 equal 4 and read the book, you and circle the sun and circle the wind and them something there. So me tell you something, me under the pressure they upon me. The pressure they upon me. And for those who never know, I had school myself. I just done school myself. So imagine I'm in 3 schools at once. On top of everything else. On top of everything else. So even that is like, for me, my graduation is coming up and I don't even know if I want to go graduation. This time I'm just done with the school. But that's why I got to take the picture, the gown and the hat, and that is it. But it's like, for me, I just do what I done. It's like the older you get sometimes like certain things that you feel so. I know I have certain studies that I do, I'm definitely gonna want to walk across the stage there for sure. But I never know how I feel right now. My husband and my kids and my daughter, my older daughter, I said to me say, no mommy, you must go to your graduation, go, you worked hard for it, this and that and whatever. But I'm still weighing my mind because still out with my mind. But trust me, it is just so much. It's not easy. So it's like I wish we get back to a place as a community where we have, you know, the traditional homes. That's for me, to each his own. And I tell everybody to do it because nowadays the internet and the world very delicate and sensitive, you know. If you go say something what you want for yourself, a problem, you know. So I'm telling you this, I say it for me. When me want for me, I don't have to do it. Eh? So what I'm saying, I prefer, now that I'm older, I'm getting to a stage where I would really, that is what I want now. Before, I was the strong black woman. Strong independent girl right here, so. No, me want to go to my soft girl era. Me want to go to my soft girl era. Make me stay home. You put me up. You brush me up and put me on the shelf like a figure right now. I just me there. But tired. Yeah. No, I truly believe because the truth is experience teaches, right? So back then I truly was like, no, oh me, I don't want to stay home. I have to work. I don't want to stay home. I need to go work and this and that. Mind you, I always want to do like my own business. I do my own business from back home and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but I want the flexibility of being in the house, in the home, raising the kids, because it's so time consuming. It is too much. And then when a unrested, anxious, fatigued woman is raising your kids, it's not nice because sometimes I have to catch myself, you know, when my fatigue, I'm gonna get enough sleep and I'm restless and I get so impatient and with the kids and I'm like, oh my god, I have to catch myself and I have to apologize or, you know, I don't like it. I don't like being tired and dealing with more often at least when I'm tired, I'm gonna get to the point where I'm tired, I can't say, alright then. I'll just take 2 days and rest or take a day and rest. Or even half a day and just rest and rejuvenate. I want to have at least that luxury of doing that. You know what I mean? Because when you have a unrested or sad or just tired person raising your kids, it's dangerous because them so short with them and them sometimes, you know, it happens to all of us. All of us. Nobody feel like so we're not alone. Because a lot of the time we have mom guilt and a lot of us think that we're the only persons going through these things. No, you're not alone. All of us have it. No matter how good you think the person is, they say, boy, them relationship look nice with them children here. Jesus, them this, them that here. All of us have our moments. All of us have our days where we don't show up as the best we can. or or how we want to show up sometimes. And it have to do with everything that's happening in the world, like everything that's happening. A lot of us are, at work, someone work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, then them still have to raise them kids, them still have to run the neck to go pick up people them from school or from daycare and daycare. And I like Jamaica, over here in Canada, the daycare system is very different. The daycare system is like, well, the ones that I think is the government, the ones that associate with the government. I don't know how the private daycares go, but even those still have the regulations. They're regulated by the government, right? But it's not like, say, like if the kids don't have school, the daycare that my daughter's in, if she don't have school, or let's say she stay on one day because you're not sending her to school today, it's not all it's not like Jamaica where you can still take them to the daycare. Over here, no. If school are keep, daycare not keep. At morning and evening. The ones that my daughter is in. I can't speak for everywhere in Canada, but the ones my daughter is in is morning time and evening time. Only like kinder age kids, like the younger kids, goes during the days. But my daughter, school age, she can't go during the day. So if she have a day where I'm not send her to school, I can't say I'm gonna send her to daycare today. Another 1 year ago. So it's like you don't have a break, you don't have the time. Like you just tired and so. So it really is a lot. Like it really is a lot. But we really have to just try and get back to the place there. Like don't let people encourage you to destroy what the family should be. And it's so amazing because in church, for this year, the topic is rebuilding the family altar. Rebuilding the family altar, and it is so important because the family is where it starts first. And if somebody is trying to destroy like a whole generation, you have to start with the family. You have to start with that, with the foundation of what family should look like. And what, don't make nobody force something down your throat. What your family dynamic look like to you is what it look like to you. To each his own. Everybody have them own rights. Everybody has the choice to choose what works for them. And for me, the family foundation that I would love to see in the Black community a little more often is the man, being the head of the household. Of course, I always tell people, say the man at the head, but the wife at the neck. And I would love to see more families having the opportunity to have the mom in the home, taking care of the kids, nurturing and, doing the traditional things. That's what I would love to see. And I started appreciating that more now that I'm older. Yeah, I started appreciating that now, now that I'm older. Before now, I was one of them people that, yes, independent lady. All the song them I don't even want to hear it again, but independent lady. But don't want to hear it again. I don't want independent no more. I don't want independent no more. No, no, no. I want somebody to take care of me right now. Well, thank God for my husband. Thank God that I have a good husband that is doing the absolute best that he can and in providing for his family. But what I mean for say, can stew a little bit more. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Health and Wellness Zone. How you doing? But you before really talk to for true though, health and wellness. You have got to do some of them videos upon the mind and mental health and the importance of taking care of the mind. Because right now that me I talk about. Yeah, the importance of taking care of the mind. Because we take care of everything else. With care, with this, with that. But when the engine check light come on for a mind, so me I talk about, I was just saying that enough. I said some people still there work. It's Canada Day. Yeah, I forgot. Listen, I still I watch 1122 and I need to take my time and go through it. Because I love those things. Like I want to tell you, I love those videos. I watch a few of them. Because I tend to just look for some of them now because I'm going through I'm trying to switch up like my diet and, stuff like that. So the ones that talk about fat and about how you burn, I watch a few of those videos. So you cannot pick through some of them. But, yeah, because I'm focused on now, like the physical part of things and weight loss and stuff like that, I tend to try to find videos like those. I really like listening to them and learning. So yeah. So I see some of those. I've been watching a few of those, but I really want to I gotta watch some of them about the mind too, because anything about the mind and psychology and how the mind works and operates, I love those things. So I really need to let me get some time. But boy, I have so much things doing. And I like videos that I just play in the background and listen to because I can't really sit down sometimes and watch all the time. Sometimes I just run it in the background and listen to it. But my little boombox with the behind me up here, so let me just put my phone on it, turn it up loud enough so if me I walk and I clean or do whatever, I can still hear it. Yeah. So that's what I am doing. But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm here talking about. Just, the mind and creating that family dynamic that allows us to be able to take care of our kids and raise our kids. And, you know, the moms, since most of the time it's the moms, in traditional Christian or Jamaican or Caribbean culture, is the mom that raises the kids, nurture the kids. You know, we want that. Really? Me not look through your playlist. Me I gonna tell you the truth. I didn't look through. I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna run that playlist, health and wellness, guys. That channel does videos about it named health and wellness, but everything. The mind knows. She's saying that she has a playlist about mental health. That's very good. And Fiona and Friends also has a channel. That's also a channel, so you can check it out and see what content. As I said, variety is good, right? Variety is good. So let us go support those channels too and see what speaks to us. Also, Yannick Gilby, she's on TikTok. I know, I think she's on YouTube as well. So our three channels are over here: Fiona and Friends, Yannick Gilby, and Health and Wellness. Yannick does a lot. Listen, my friend can cook, I'm tell you, say, me I take one trip just to go eat some of them food there. Yannick wanted herself, and Yannick does gardening. She cooks. Like, yeah, she have one up with herself. I love her videos. So we can go watch them videos. She does a lot of short videos right now. She doesn't do extended videos, so we can quickly just watch and get in a little fix and move on. Stuff like that. And Fiona and Friends I think she does some videos with like talking to other people and hearing other people's like experiences, stuff like that. And Health and Wellness, the name speaks for itself. It speaks about like just different things about the body, the mind, how the body works, stuff like that. So those are three channels that are here right now. So as in the past, everybody that passes through, when you catch the information, just catch it, go and support those channels as well, please. So we need to support each other, right? Yes. Oh, I think it's under her name. I think it's Yannick Gilby. She commented as well in this chat. So it's her name. And she's on TikTok as well. I think she's more active on TikTok. Don't quote me because I don't want her to lose the traction on YouTube if she has it on YouTube. But I mostly follow her on TikTok and I do see her on YouTube. But as I say, it's most of the short videos them that she has. But they're lovely. And she's in America, but I love when she keep the Jamaican part of it. I really, really love that. So she played the little Jamaican music in the background and she had the Jamaican food them. And it's well done. Like, it looks really good. But even if it not tastes good, it look good. She could have tricked me. Yeah, but not telling a lie. She could have tricked me. If the food never tastes good, it look good. And boy, them say we eat with the eyes first. We eat with the eyes and we nose first. So it look good then. It tastes good then. So guys, if we eat with the eyes first, it tastes good, right? So we definitely, you can plug it over there, so baby, please. So we definitely want to support each other with that. You can get your other iPhone charger and let me, please. Yeah, so you have to unplug that, plug in the extension, and then plug the black thing in it. Yeah. And then plug it in back for me, please, and turn it on back. Yeah, so yeah, man, let's support each other with that because growing on the social media, it's very time consuming, and all of us has other things that we're doing, and we turn it on with the no, look down there on the card, that little black thing there. Yeah, all of us has other things that we're doing, and we can't put in 100%. I'll leave it like that. 100%. Let me your iPhone charger, please. 100% of the time in the social media. Yeah, man, absolutely. And we know it's hard to do it. See, let me say at work, it's not like you have 24/7 to pour into your channel the way how you want to pour into it, right? So what can we do? None of us have the time that we really want to pour into our channel. So, which people, especially that it's free to subscribe. Like, if it's free to subscribe, what's the ad? Suppose them they have to pay. Suppose them they have to pay. Like, how would I manage? If people they have to pay for subscribe, how would we manage? Mother, how am I gonna know if the phone a charge? One light to come on? Me never hear no sound. Me not hear no sound, Malia. How would I manage if them they have to pay for subscribe? You can imagine it's free to subscribe and them a go answer. I always wonder, just go subscribe and watch the video now. It's free. We don't have to pay for enough other streaming platforms. We don't have to pay for a lot of them. Yeah, it's just about supporting because, my cousin tell me health and wellness, and it always stuck with me. Him say, cause people love champion. Nobody not like go through nothing with nobody. Nobody don't want to struggle with nobody. People love champions. You see, when you done make it and you go through the worst and you reach your glory stage, and that's what people want to jump on. I always say people subscribe now, subscribe before it's popular to do so. Subscribe now and member from the time when I did do this and I did do that, and remember when I could edit and I did barely learn how to do this and barely learn how to do that. Like no, me I try charge the phone. I don't even know the phone I charge. You understand? Remember the time them with me. Come go through the things them with me and remember, man. When I just want to wait until my bus up big and I jump on the bandwagon. When my bus big and I want to jump on the bandwagon, I'm talking about so you don't know me, I want to know me from. Yeah. Let me sweat, eh? So they comment, they move so fast off of the screen, you see? True. I have a video that went viral and 120k views that I still don't have. That's good though. That's very good. That's very good though. When you get those videos, you have to just try to ride off the momentum. But the truth is, I still think it's relative because, as you said, because people are. That is why something I always say. When you put something on your story, you see how many views it gets. Because a lot of people would prefer to sit down and watch than to support. They prefer to sit down and just watch you and not interact with you. If you put something on your story, quick, you get what of views. Even TikTok as an example. You put something on TikTok, you get whole heap of views. People are people, they just want to watch you. Then you watch. But it's when anything, when they have to take action to anything that they have to action, they're not interested in. Even if it means to just go to something and click it like that, they're not going to do it. It's very hard. I don't know why. I really genuinely don't know why. Yeah, it's good, but it's other people that watch, subscribe, it would be great. Yes, exactly. But we are such a people of short attention span, right? We have such, and with the fast-paced life and everything is a 15-second and everything is a viral moment and everything is a this, nobody wants to sit down and really Then them just go so. I just send them a go. I just a scroll. They're just scrolling. Because the thing is, if someone stays on your content for like 15 seconds or more, it's counted as a view. So sometimes they're just watching for and they're just watching for a little time and then they're just moving on. It's not like them are watching them and go over to the channel if you go then see what the channel is about and dig through. There's just so much things and so much options that people have. It's like they find it hard to, it's like, why do I need to stop here? They can just keep scrolling and see 100 different things, you know? And I guess that's why it's not for everybody, because if it did easy, everybody that do it, right? If it did easy, everybody that do it, and there's so many people that starts it and they don't they don't continue. Because a lot of people think that it's just as easy as taking up your phone or taking up your camera. And Yannick said 300 views or 6 likes. Enough that. Them bad. Them stay too bad. I saw them stay. Them are gonna scroll and scroll and they're like, a lot of them are like, why am I gonna stop to go up on your channel right now, miss? Where them go up on your channel for? When we can just keep scrolling and see what if something that go on. And then this viral, you see, if you want to go viral, you have to do some crazy, outrageous things. But I always tell people, those quick viral moments, unlike health and wellness, we know says when I hear a video, them go viral, you know, that is teaching people about certain things. So that was good. That's a good viral moment. But then nowadays, the most popular thing to do, the most popular, good, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Health and wellness. Yannick, health and wellness, just subscribe to your channel. Yes. I try to do that, Yannick. Once I'm over here, anybody that has a channel, but just shout it out. Cause if I even want one subscription, it's better than nothing. Right? And you know, something that I want to do, but it's just that I don't have time. I always want to take up too much from my plate, you know. I really want to join to create like a small YouTube, small YouTubers or content creators then platform, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Well, not that I don't know how to do it. I don't know what is the best forum to use. Where I create a platform where it brings small content creators together, and we each. That's what I like about you. Thank you so much, health and wellness. Yeah, man. Similar is like that too. I would say I draw to people that has similar principles, right, and beliefs, for sure. So for me, I want to do something like that though, where we come together as small content creators and we create a community where we can all learn from each other and grow from each other's communities. Because who subscribe to health and wellness might not subscribe to me, and who subscribe to me might not subscribe to health and wellness, right? And anybody else. So I want to do something like that, but I don't know what the best forum to use. I know sometimes even with the editing, we can get ideas from each other, because I'm learning everything from scratch. Like me, I learn everything from scratch. I never could have edit. And me teach myself over the look of editing. And then some little tricks and things that I might learn where somebody else might find beneficial or useful. We can have a group where we just bounce information off each other and learn from each other and, you know, send other subscribers to each other. Something like that I really want to do. I just don't know what the best forum is to do it. And maybe me saying it out here, maybe somebody else will pick it up and do it before me, who have an idea of how to do it. And I don't mind that either. Because not everything, you know, I always tell people, say 100% of nothing is nothing. Some of us hold on for information. It's like we have the idea of how to do something, and we hold on for it because we're not in the position to do it. And when we hold on for it, it's not like it a benefit to anyways, because 100% of zero is zero. But if we share it with somebody, if we just share it with somebody, and then them take it on, they turn it into something bigger. Yeah, man, health and wellness. Yeah, that's what I tell you. If we just share, if we just share with each other, it makes a big difference. Rather than we gatekeep and we block each other. I don't want to ever get too big where I don't remember where I'm coming from. No, there's a difference, and I completely understand the business side of it. So I'm not play hypocrite, don't get me wrong. Whenever you get to a certain level and you have a certain number of community members, you have to be careful the persons who you recommend, right? So when you get bigger, we're gonna have to be a little bit more mindful. We're going to have to be a little bit more mindful, right? To say we can't just send people go random people channel because you know want send some people go to one channel and they're like, Zena, what kind of channel that you promote? Or what that you do? You know what I mean? So of course you're gonna get a little bit more mindful when you have a greater reach of people because you have to be careful. So it might take a little longer time now when we have 100,000 or 2,000 people or 3, 4, 5,000 people on my live. One random channel come on, I can't just go shout it out just like that if I don't know. But because I know Yannick, I know Health and Wellness and Fiona and friends, right? But I can't just shout out one random channel so when you get because you don't want to shout out a channel and then it's something where you do align with, right? That is something that's also very important to me. I don't bash anybody, anything you want do, you do it. Me not watch no face, me not make nothing bother me. Anything you want do, you do it. I your do. I your do and I your life. But I don't want to associate myself with everything. So when we do get much larger and more people are coming onto our platforms, yeah man, Unique and Health and Wellness, we're gonna have to be mindful. So me just want to put that out from now because you know people stay, oh, to them get big now, them not help nobody. Oh, to them get big, them not, them where them come from, this and that. It's much more to it than that. It's much more to it than that. All right. So I just want to put that out there. If I'm familiar with the person or familiar with the channel, it not cost me nothing. It not cost me nothing at all to shout them out and big them up when them come on or whatever. Nothing at all it not cost me. It not take nothing from me either because what for me, and what for you, for you. I genuinely believe in that. And from I was younger, I always believe in that because I always have people run with me and say, no girl, you can't this and you can't that. And I'm like, me genuinely believe that nobody can take what due to me. That nobody can take something that should have been mine. I'm a believer that with a man, relationship or any or otherwise, if somebody takes it and never did mine to begin with, or it was just mine for a time and they wanna compete or would overcompete. That's how me feel. So if me sharing something with other persons is gonna stop my something from me. I never mind one that to start with. I personally don't think anybody can stop my blessing. That's just how I feel. And I sincerely believe that. Like my mother and sister always says, Zena, you have to this, you have to that. You're too giving, you're more, you always just want, you just share everything. So you read this, that. Not to say that they're mean people. My mother and my sister, they're not mean people, but I really am a person who me just leg on my mouth and tell you, come to more information. Other people are charged if you get information, me and Lego buy them out. I just tell you so. I love help people. Me I tell you, say, no man, do this, do that. This, that, whatever. Right now, I have a good friend who has a successful business in she's a travel agent. So she does trips for people all over the world and she does passports and visa applications and stuff like that. And she always tell me, say, Zena, you know, say you play a pivotal role in this because when I was doing, I've done my yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Let me look on this. That's exactly how I feel too. Everybody have their piece of the pie, so we don't need to be selfish. Exactly. Yes, my sister, and yes, health and wellness. Absolutely. I think it is big enough for everybody to share because, as me always tell people, the two we cannot cook curry chicken. The two, I feel like, can you push up my door just a little bit, Mama? I can't hear the, I don't want to hear the sound in the video. Okay, Mama? Just push up my door. Leave your door, leave that door open, just push up mine. Yeah, because the two of we are cook curry chicken, and me I tell you, say, even if me and you use the same seasoning them, even if the two of we use the same seasoning, all if you cook out of the same pot, the curry chicken are gonna taste different. So I really feel like we can do the same thing and still survive. We can do the same thing and still the two of us still survive and the two of us still get what we forget. No matter what it is, all if we are doing the same thing. If we are come here, you will still have a little technique will look different than when me do it. Some just don't believe that, and there's even if we share the same, we do the same kind of videos on YouTube, my family look different. we speak different, we dress different, so it's not gonna be the same. All of it I would do one going to the supermarket today, me and not pick up the same exact items I'm at the supermarket. So it not take nothing from me. It's not gonna take anything from me to help or share with other people. Like I genuinely mean that. So me now, yeah, me just look at my mouth. Me look at my mouth. My girlfriend, she have a successful business right now. Successful business. So that's the next thing. If you don't have any application for do, any visa, any passport, any application like that to do. My girlfriend have a successful business. And I remember when I was doing my family's applications, because I've always done my family's applications. And me, she call and ask certain things and I tell her what I do my one and get through and tell her what I do and whatever. And she started a business out of it. You see how life funny? She started a business out of it with the help and a lot of help and guidance from just my experience and stuff that I would have said. I wasn't interested in starting. Well, I've always I always felt like I would do that. At one point, I started dibbling into a little bit to say whatever, but she took it further. She was more serious and she was more passionate about it then. Because if you're not passionate about something, no matter how good at, if you're good at something, you can be good at something and not be passionate about it, you know. Because I'm good at it. I'm very good at the applications. No matter what kind of application, I'm very good at it. But I think she's more passionate about it. I think even though I can do it, I'll do it. I prefer do it for free right now. You know, maybe I'll eventually start a business out of it. But my girlfriend started a successful business out of it, and she's years later still doing it. So what fear can be unfair? And people that look at that and say, but Zena, you tell her this or you tell her that I should have you do the business that should have did. No, I mean I think so. I mean are good friends today. Don't do yesterday or day before me and I sit down and chat on phone. Anybody me hear the application and she me send them to. And me could have said to them, say, here what, give me the money, me can do it for you or whatever. No, I send them because I should do it to turn in a business. So I send them to she. Anybody. Send them to she. So anytime, that's the next thing to anybody you want, anytime you want application, I can vouch for she. She have a very high approval percentage. Yeah, very good. What the business name? I forgot to look for the business name. So, but she have a very high approval rate. Very high approval rate. So yeah, I just believe in sharing and people understand say peace and unity brings more success. Divide and war brings more suffering. If we be united, we go further. We will go further. When I vision things, I always dream big. I always envision me linking up, having one content creator, this, and we'll link up and we'll support each other. But it's like sometimes some things happen and it's like I say, boy, that's time. I'm not like friend and company. It's like I'm afraid. I'm afraid of people. I want to help people, I'm afraid of people at the same time. Because if it was up to me, trust me, I would do so much big things for say, boy, to help people. Because that's just how I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about helping other people. Even stuff that I study, I try to do something that I can give back to the community, give back to people. I'm very passionate about that. Very passionate about that. Like, I really want to give back in a big way and I want to help other people. Like, I really want to help other people to do the best that they can do. But yeah, but not everybody is like that. You know what I mean? Not everybody's like that. Sometimes you meet some people that take advantage of it and it makes you feel angry or regret it. But trust me, the right people will do the right thing. And just the wrong people do the wrong thing. I believe that. The right people will do the right thing. So when I'm afraid to half away, can't be on for way. Cannot. And so me I talk about again, earlier I came on because I just felt like talking to people, talking to somebody. And it just feels so good to see that I came and we chatted a little bit and talk about different random things and we were all able to, bounce off each other. I really like that. And I just share my thoughts. And that's so, made me feel good. So I said, look, I come online. I was like, I wonder if anybody's going to be out and whatever. And I came on and I really enjoy just, seeing the 1 and 2 comments are coming, and I'm really even just proud of the growth that I'm seeing with the channel, and the right people will come on and they'll stay. The right people will come on and stay. So I sincerely, I try my best to show up and edit my videos. I'm trying to put out at least 3 videos every week. It sounds like a little, but trust me, it takes a lot of work. I try to put out a little. Hi, Ajoa. Ajoa, how are you? How are you? Happy Canada Day. I know some people are celebrating it today. Some persons are celebrating it tomorrow. So happy Canada Day today and happy Canada Day tomorrow, depending on when you're celebrating it. Good to see you. Lovely to see you. We're just here talking and vibing and just talking about mental health and supporting each other and all the good and beautiful things. How are you doing? How was your day? Yes. Why some people say them have a long day, a rough day. I had a productive day. Like I really got a lot done. I edited a few videos today. I'm now on live. I got a lot of stuff done, with the paperwork, and then I got signed up my baby for summer camp. So today was our first day at summer camp, so I had to take her to summer camp. Then I had so much documents to sign up because of that. Oh, it was a productive day, a long productive day. So yeah, but then I had a little time to think, and I just started thinking and thinking, and then took me down a rabbit hole. But here I am, Ajoa, giving thanks, giving God thanks, and thank you for showing up. When I say Zena the Pan Life, I jump on. Yeah. Big up you, Ajoa. Yeah, man. And then I'm like your name, Tina, so I like call all your name. Yeah. So I just come on and say, let's vibe a little bit. I was able to see one of my longtime friends, and then Fiona come on, and then Elton Willis come on, and my sister come on, my mother come on. Yeah, it just honestly, I always tell people use all of the platforms are here for everybody to use them. So everybody with upon social media the devil, social media is this and that. It is the user. It is the user. Because I've seen it help a lot of people where they have a forum to express themselves positively and to do positive things with it, to talk about their belief and win people's hearts and souls. So it's how you use it, because even today, after having even though it was a productive day, it was still not, I don't know the best word to use. I still had a lot of things on my mind. So coming on, I was like, let me just go and go see if anybody's online. I'm gonna just go and chat a little bit with them, and it helped me. But I'm gonna set up. You know what I'm gonna set up? I'm gonna set up the I had one of them, one of them accounts there, the streaming accounts that allows other persons to come on and talk. I had one of those accounts. I paid for it for a little while, and I stopped paying for it because I canceled the subscription, because I really never had a large platform to have a lot of people coming on that may want to come on and talk. So I was like, when I grow up, I grow the channel a little bit more, I can maybe get that back. So when I know some people come on, they might want to jump on and chat a little bit with me. So I'm gonna invest in it again soon enough when I think it's time again. So when we can come on and we can actually have dialogue with each other, right? Not just me, I read the comments and I respond, when we can come on and talk. But I was just thinking, I think it's a better idea to wait until I grow a little bit more. One thing. I'm telling you something. No matter wait for the channel to get too big for start share the channel and tell people about the channel. Telling a friend them, Ajoa, tell a friend them, say, I saw a nice girl on YouTube, see, I'm like how she go on. Go and go subscribe to her channel now. I'm going to have a challenge. As a matter of fact, what's holding me up from the challenge? I don't know what's appropriate to give. I don't know if anybody else can tell me. I want to do a little giveaway. It's like a challenge that has to do with something with growing my channel as well, just to entice people and kind of, make it fun. I have some kind of incentives. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's appropriate to give away. Like, a lot of people I realize are in the States or in Canada that are watching. So I can't give a credit. So I don't know what's good to give away. Want a nice, affordable thing where I can give away, I know so it can actually make sense to people, where we benefit people. You know what I mean? So, I want to give me some ideas like what's a good thing to give away on a channel then? You know what I mean? I want to do a little giveaway, do a little challenge, run it for a while, and then the winner gets something. But what is that something that makes sense? People with the pan, and that share giveaway or what that not make sense. People turn. I mean, want to stay on a very high maintenance and face, I don't want to come out and come cuss, I don't want to come cuss, I don't want to come done, all right. So, I don't even tell me what's something good to give away. Like, I mean, I know, something realistic then, to say. What's something good to give away? I know that sounds like a weird question, 'cause it can be anything, because different people like different things, I know that, but what we can give away? What we can give away? I don't know what would make sense to give away. I want to do a challenge. The only thing holding me up is just me not knowing what to give away. I don't know what to think of, like to say. I don't know, one phone? Because I not give an iPhone. So I don't know if phone makes sense because I not give an iPhone. I don't got it. I doesn't got it. So I'm not going to iPhone. So does it even make sense? What makes sense? Mr. Curious. I'm not giving an iPhone. So what makes sense to give away then? I don't know. I really try to think about like what makes sense to give away. You know? I never can tell. Maybe I don't know. But I want it to be open to everybody, not just content creator, not just content creators. So, what makes sense to say to give away? And everything is so accessible nowadays. Like everybody can go up on Amazon and Shein and Temu go order them stuff to say. Once upon a time, figure somebody want a ring light and one big deal, that figure somebody want a ring light. Nowadays, ring light just a dash way. So I don't know what makes sense to say. What can I use as a giveaway? I'm looking around because I'm looking in the house like, what could I give away to somebody? You know? A gift card. But then if I give one gift card, how much it would have to be? What the least amount I can give away on a gift card? I don't know. Wanna help me a little bit, man. Wanna help me, man. Wanna help me. Same thing me at wanna help me and tell me what is good to give away. I want to do a giveaway. Tell me what to give away. A nice little, fun giveaway if we make, what we can do. What can I do? I want to put that as a question. I want to put that as a question. Maybe we can put that as a, I don't know what following no way. But me push I can put it. Like I can put it on Instagram. Like me have all people on Instagram to give me answer. But if you grow my channel, let me know because this my condition one shampoo. I got a condition this me in a. Me need to grow my channel, let me can ask and we'll get all the answer. Woo! I can't bother. When you listen, when you tell me, man. What's good to give away? Because these girls have, I get the promotion them with the ear and them something, them have the nice with them figure. I never wear with myself. I have one wig where I can't even fit by my head. Good. But when you tell me now, I want some people, even if it's off the air, give me some ideas of what are some good things to use as giveaways. Okay? So that I can give some things away because I have a very good idea of a nice little interactive, challenge that I think could work. You have to tell me what I want. Because we know say from Jamaican people and my Caribbean people I can give us some credit. I can give us some credit. Or even if I give us some credit, want me to if I give us some credit and even if you're in America or Canada, you can give it to somebody in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? What if I do something like that for the first time then and then I take my little time and grow and take my little time and do some other stuff? What if I do that? Man, when you tell me, man, we can do something like that, you know. Give her the credit them, but then other people can, you know, the people can give me a number to send it to when your loved ones are so in the Caribbean in the meantime. Until we can decide what makes sense to give away. Right? I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the credit. But it was a good little chat. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go get ready. Oh, my baby do have summer camp tomorrow. But I still I try to keep her in a reasonable bedtime so she not get too ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna jump off. I really appreciate you guys. I listen, I don't understand what it means to me. It means a lot to me. Like it means a lot to me to get the little support that I get. It's not even a little support, it's a big support, it's a big deal. I appreciate it, but I take nothing for granted. I have gained and I've lost, and I know what it feels like to do both or to receive both. So I am sincerely appreciative. Like, I don't understand what it means to me. I see people comment, I see people like the video them, I see people are comment on the video them, and even me I try to do a prank them and I fail. When I still there with me. Yeah, I wanna be like one of the real MVP, one of the real MVC, right? I really appreciate it. Like I sincerely appreciate it. Even now, just keeping my company, and can you never know what somebody's going through. So you know, as I say, as I love for really always say, people is just to be kind and be there for each other. Share with each other. We not lose nothing. So I really appreciate it. Like it means so much when I come on these lives and interact with people. It makes me feel so good. Like the world is not like the world not feel so ugly and scary sometimes. Because sometimes when you see the news and see the stuff them, you feel so alone and scared and the world feels so scary. You know what I mean? But when you come on and interact with other like-minded people, you realize that there's hope. There is hope. And I just want us to know that I wish we could have all be like just good, right? I just wish we could have just all be good. I would have reached so much further, so much further. But you know, either way, I'm so appreciative for all the persons that passed through the 3 channels that came on tonight: Yannick Gilby, Fiona and Friends, and Health and Wellness Zone. Please, if I ever want somebody go over there go subscribe, I'm gonna go and go subscribe, right? And big up on yourself, big up Uno. I appreciate Uno. Trust me, I appreciate it. And as often as I can come live, I'll definitely come. And we can chat. Anything you want to talk about, we could talk about it. All right. And Fiona, I hope whatever it is that you went through today, I sincerely hope that you'll figure it out, or the right person will come to you with the solution that you need. All right. Yeah, big up on yourself. I appreciate you guys. Happy Canada Day to all those which applies to. And just happy day, you know, wherever you are in the world, you know. I love and appreciate you all. And as I say, make sure that God is the center of your life. Put him, put him as the center of your life. Everything else come after. All right. In my household, as I always say, after God is family, but God have to be first. Thank you guys so much for staying with me. I hope you have a beautiful night and see you when I next come live or when I next upload. I did a video today. I uploaded a video today. I hope you guys go and watch it. Go and watch the video. Go and watch the video. Go and watch the video. And I have playlists. Just run the playlist them in the background and listen to them. And if anything catch your attention, and not watch. But run the playlist them and listen to the play. You know, that's a good way to just kind of run all of the videos them and watch them to support, you know, because that helps with the growth, and like them and comment and share them out. Go on the playlist, you know. So yeah, man, I appreciate that, and let's support each other. All the best, and I'll definitely see you guys when I next upload or I next come live. Bye.